Yeah, so I can pull off.
How many times a day am I gonna
I get them off Zoom for like. So I was actually.
No, this is great. The only ones that use full native. That's how you know. I gotta have it. Had one in there. I got it. I think they're flat. They're very. I didn't know that.
YouTube AI, a lot of times will transcribe everything so that it can compare to something to you. It does an okay job.
Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I'd like to welcome everyone to our January 3rd Decatur County Commissioners meeting. Hope everyone had a happy new year. A lot of new faces in the crowd this morning. If you would, we should all stand. I'm going to ask Chris Vogel to lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing. I'll lead us in prayer, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this great opportunity in this great country to lead and make decisions and have the freedom to do so. Please be with us and guide us and help us to do everything pleasing in your eyes. And let's be good listeners with open ears and open minds. All this we ask in your name. Amen. Amen. We're all seeing the minutes. Any questions, corrections?
Move to approve.
Second.
Claims, any questions on claims? I didn't have any.
Move to approve.
I'll second that. Payroll. Like some catching up.
Move to approve payroll.
Second.
All right. Mr. Todd, Al.
Well, I hope that this first snow event came and went pretty quick. I know that there was a lot of roads that we had trouble keeping open because of the west winds. Just kept blowing them shut. So we come through, we plow. 2 hours later, we got it plugged up again. So most of our time is spent with emergency services, assisting people on the road, going out and getting stuff. So I thought it went pretty well overall. Just came and went as quick. One thing I'm going to be working on this week is applying for the community crossing grant, which is a matching grant. And that's for road paving. I also got an email from NDOT about the bridge maintenance grant that I talked to you guys about as well. I haven't dug into either one of them yet. I think Mark's going to come in tomorrow and work with me on that. We're mowing out there, doing a little bit of patching and moving equipment today. Not a whole lot we can do, is kind of asked in. So that's what we're working on.
Thank you.
You gentlemen got anything for me?
No.
I think a lot of folks were happy how quickly that things did get opened back up in some of those areas that were a little worse.
I know it was worse down south.
Yeah.
Up north, it wasn't as bad. Yeah, we just tried major purple roads and some of the yellow roads, the most highly traveled, were the ones we were trying to maintain. And a lot of people down south, separate, we just couldn't get them off because they plugged up. So,
I thought you did a great job.
thank you.
Krista?
I just wanted to remind everyone about our meeting tomorrow night. We have a BZA and an APC.
Yeah, I had a couple visitors yesterday in my office asking about our drainage. Where are we at with that?
We are still waiting on Greensburg, but I did send Carrie or Christopher Burke a email last week and asked that if Greensburg wasn't moving forward with this, then let's just take their draft and we'll move forward because they're just kind of not moving on it. And we were gonna take their drainage ordinance once it was completed because their, Christopher Burke is working on rewriting theirs. And we thought, well, we could just take theirs and then tweak it so that it would work for the county. But, kind of just been sitting there. So I'll call Carrie again today and, ask him that, so we can move forward.
The concern we have down our way is with the NEPRO expansion, that's gonna add to the issues that we already have.
Yeah, I've called and talked
Draft
to them.
plans that I saw, they had no
They did not. And I called and talked to
water
them,
control.
sent them the current drainage ordinance and told them that, the information that they sent me was not sufficient. And I didn't see, and they would have to meet our drainage ordinance. And they said they understood, so.
I think I probably got a call from the same person you did then yesterday as well, because they were very concerned about the added water with that expansion. Right there in there.
Yeah, and their plans have no, I mean, they're just,
Yeah, they didn't have stormwater plan with that. Any other things, Christian?
Nope.
Kenny?
Morning, Commissioners. Since our last meeting, I had 31 building inspections, six new building permits and plan reviews, one permit renewal. Had no red tags, of course, it was only 7 days. I received an email complaint about trash accumulated behind the residence. I will investigate that and take appropriate action this week. The new highway department perimeter footers are all poured. Now they are starting on the interior footers and piers. And I'm still keeping an eye on all the nuisance properties that have been contacted. Most are cleaning up. This is kind of a hard time of year for that kind of cleanup, but I'm just keeping an eye on it. That's all.
The letters that you send out, do you send Chad a copy of those? Could you also email us and put us a copy so that we know who they are?
Okay.
Because I continually get calls and I don't know if we have sent letters or not. And I don't want to tell people we have sent a letter. If we haven't.
Right, I got you.
Just include us so we kind of know.
Okay.
You guys have anything else for Kenny?
No.
Okay, this time we had an interview session for a new HR position. Back, who's the actual date of that? 22nd, correct?
Yeah.
And I'd open the floor to motion to hire a new person.
I would make that motion. And my recommendation based off of the meetings, I think we're all in agreement as far as who is in our top two, and there's one common person here. From the 6 interviews that we did, that I would make the motion to hire Patty Hensley for the HR position.
On the second half.
And I would concur. I will contact Patty. She's not here this morning. And let her know. And I would suggest that you guys allow me to talk to her about salary. I think we had 70,000 budgeted. I'd like to offer her 65,000 with the other 5 to be used for office furnishings. The office over there is empty. Nothing left. We can do some cleaning and we can use that money to do that if it's all right with you guys.
Sounds good.
I'm comfortable with that. She had, I think, the most HR experience of anybody that we interviewed.
Thanks, guys, and I'll give her a call as soon as we're finished here. Anything else from the public?
May I?
You may.
Good morning. I just want to say I'm looking forward to working with you the next 4 years. I'm going to make a couple of introductions real quick. Eric Blodgett has agreed to come on as chief deputy. He's got over 20 years of law enforcement experience. He was chief deputy under Sheriff Allen, so I'm excited to have him back. Our jail commander is Mike Eggleston. He comes in again with over 20 years of law enforcement experience. Lots of leadership experience. I'm really excited to have both these guys on our team. They're going to be a big asset to the sheriff's department. So that's as far as that. One thing I was just informed of that you need to be aware of, my understanding, the elevator repair people were scheduled to be here today. They have now been postponed till Friday. Just to make you aware. So again, thank you. I'm looking forward to the next 4 years.
Thanks, Sheriff. Anyone else? Chris?
I have a copy. So one of the parts that I apparently missed, whenever we're going through the budget process, is that the county and Purdue University have a contractual services agreement. So each of you just have a copy. I have an official copy that needs to be signed basically with the passing of the budget. It is what is noticed on that CSA in front of you for $119,000 for the overall budget. So just as a reminder that agreement goes to serve for part of our salaries, but not entirely of it. It is not inclusive to that. It is to cover having produced services in the community for the 3 areas of ag and natural resources, 4-H, and health and human sciences. So I'll get you the official copy to get signed. We'll get that sent back to Purdue. That's on me for not getting it to you sooner. It came from somebody different than what I expected it to. Just also let the commissioners know we have hired a full-time ag and natural resources educator. We'll get her in to do her introductions to everybody. She is somebody that is local to the region, not local to the county, but is going to be a great asset. We'll get with you to get her and make sure she's aware of her APC, that she is on that board as well, and make sure that we get her going with that as well. So, a lot of things happening in the extension office, so next meeting or to come, we'll make sure she gets in and does her official introductions. Any questions?
This 11920 is what you guys had budgeted, Danny?
Whatever they have written down, yeah. They tell us what we're gonna pay.
Oh, what, 200,000 is what was that?
We tried to count it one time and it wouldn't last.
Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Got any questions, let me know. And I'll get the.
So we need to vote this morning to approve this, and then you get us an official copy, or?
That part I don't know.
I would recommend.
I
You
mean,
want paid next week, or?
What, that would be nice.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion to enter into this contract with Purdue University for $11920.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
And I would concur. You get us a contract and we'll get you signed.
I need to copy that for whatever.
Is it just the one spot here, Jamie?
I haven't seen it, so.
Yes, I believe it would be Mark, it would be the
Excellent.
president of the commission, but it would be the, there's a sign and then it needs to be a type spot as well.
saw Brian come in. You have anything for us?
Not too much, just kind of proceeding with a lot of the projects that were in the works in 2022, carried out in 2023. I think we do have some other projects coming in, and we continue to work with those. Hopefully have some announcements this year. Working with the Ready, I'll probably come in with the ordinance to establish the Regional Development Authority, either this coming council session or the next. We met last, I guess it was last Tuesday, and went over some fine tunings of the bylaws, or what the proposed bylaws will be. Just to give you guys even more of an idea of what to expect with an entity like that. We're all still working wonderfully together. We just want to make sure that lasts on into the future and have everything structured so it can. Other than that, yeah, it's just steady as she goes.
Thanks. Anyone else? I do want to add that we will be asking different departments to give reports maybe quarterly. So you department heads look for an invitation from myself to come to commissioner meeting and talk about what your department's doing or needing, or just want to hear from, see a new face over there sitting by Mr. Henderson, the guy in the middle. I don't know.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, since there's a new face, there's another new face here. Actually, Jonathan Allen started today as our third technology person. So.
Thought he looked like a Westport guy. Still got a Harley? Thought so. Anyone else? I entertain a motion to recess.
Move to recess.
We are recessed. Thank y'all for coming.
Good, how are you? All right, how you doing this morning? All right, made it through the first day. Thank you. How are you?
Another copy separate. That's fine. I'll just be all together.
Yeah. Working, luckily it didn't last long. Warmed up and melted off. Came in hard and left it quick. Yep. Guess for the new year now, start over.
We are.